everybody, I'm back. I had a little time out there. My neighbor decided to come over, and he's kind of a funny old guy. I like to have him on the show because, well, he's the past, and if we haven't learned from the past, what are we going to do with the future? If you don't understand history, you're doomed to repeat it. So anyway, on a lighter note, he told me to light this up, so I'm going to light it up a little bit. From The Onion, back in November 6, 1995. Just to show you, no matter how time goes by, things remain the same. Mind you, this is from 1995. A local drunken man made an interesting point about society late last night, incisively commenting on the U.S. government's strangely misplaced priorities. Art Telsker, at age 42, plant supervisor, made the insightful, pointed remark at about 11:45 p.m. at the Starlight Motor Lodge bar, where he had spent the night drinking himself into an inebriated stupor. Quote, "It's like the government, they got enough money to build bombs and guns, but they don't got enough money to feed people," Telsker sharply noted to several strangers as he downed a double shot of wild turkey. "They got it all backwards, man." He then added, "It's crazy, man, before urinating on himself and staggering home. Talk about crazy. How about that Sarah Palin movie? Yeah, debuted on Friday the 15th, The Undefeated, played before a select few theaters, and going up against a record-breaking Harry Potter movie. Well, the review is in, and it stunk. Not the Harry Potter movie. On another crazy side note, Michelle Bachmann keeps putting her foot in her mouth. Apparently, there seems to be adequate room in that mouth for more feet. You have to admire her chutzpah. We'll get back to you with another segment shortly. Okay, welcome back, friends. The Kennymotown Show. And on another funny note, this is from my source roll call. The Tea Party is riderless. Yes, my friends. The trumped-up Tea Party, funded by corporate interests, has had to cancel its convention this fall, citing low registration. I have to laugh about that one. What would George Washington have done with that information? I mean, we're talking Tea Party here, right? Well, anyway, they had hoped the event would have served as a stage for Republican presidential candidates to court the conservative movement. Well, that's just plain sad. Representative Michelle Bachmann and Rick Santorum had already confirmed they would attend. Only 62 Tea Party groups had committed to attend, well under the 350 needed to break even. Wow, are you surprised? Not me. I, as well as you, knew the outrage following Barack Obama's election consisted of a handful of racist and just plain ignorant folk. Now here's the real funny part of the story. You have to hear that. This is funny. The $10,000 that had been raised or collected through sponsorships, donations, registrations, and vendor fees will be refunded. And the excuse was, unlike the federal government, we decided we didn't want any deficit spending. Oh, these people are hilarious. I can't believe it. Anyway, that's from that news on the Tea Party.
Howdy, folks. I guess we haven't been properly introduced. My name's Kennymotown. I'm Kennymotown's brother, and I kind of missed the first two episodes. I was supposed to show up, but I was busy running a herd up to El Paso down there in my ranch down in Texas, and I'm kind of happy here right now to join in on his episode 3. I guess this is. He's telling me he appreciated me showing up, and well, he kind of leans to the left. I kind of lean to the right as far as sitting in the saddle goes, and I just thought I'd let you know that I'm not too happy with what the hell the Republicans are trying to pull off in Washington, D.C. I tell you, they have got things really screwed up. They're blaming some old guy that just showed up, be president, trying to do his best work. Barack Obama, I appreciate everything he's trying to do, but I can't stand the way the Republicans are standing in the way, always doing stupid stuff, just plain old stupid stuff. Now they're trying to stop this deficit ceiling from rising, and what the hell, they're probably going to try and take away my farm subsidy, and that ain't right. Hell, cowboys and ranchers and farmers, we're what makes this country run, and you know it as well as I do. But anyway, I just thought I'd chime in here on the Kennymotown show. You'll probably see more of me. I got that herd in now. It only took 2 weeks, but I did miss the first couple episodes, but I'll be glad to be showing up and giving him some support, because he's a pretty good brother of mine. Him and I grew up kind of 2 different worlds, and that's probably why he's leaning to the left in the saddle and I lean to the right. But anyway, right now it appears I'm going to be leaning left this coming election. I'll tell you that. That's for damn sure. If the Republicans can't get their act together, and whatever kind of candidates they got going on, and whatever their platform is, because they ain't done nothing but run the country into the ground. So anyway, thanks for listening to me, and hopefully you'll tune in every week to that Kennymotown show. He is a good friend of mine, my brother.
Hello there, this is Kennymotown's grumpy old neighbor. I guess he wants me on this show again, so I'm gonna be, I guess my second segment on the 3rd episode of the Kennymotown show. I kind of appreciate he likes my opinion, so I'm gonna give him an opinion. He asked me, he said, hey, neighbor friend of mine, what do you think of the Republican presidential field so far? You think any of them is going to be able to beat Barack Obama? And I said, well, let me tell you, that Michelle Bachmann, that is one crazy loon right there. I tell you, I have to say she could probably have a pretty good comedy show in Las Vegas. She's pretty funny. I mean, she keeps putting her foot in her mouth, and that's a pretty funny thing, because she forgets that they have videotape these days. She said a lot of stupid things that ain't going to get her elected, so she's just a comedy act right now. And Sarah Palin, that's another funny one. A Mama Grizzly for president. I don't think so. But anyway, I'm looking at the rest of the field, and they kind of look pretty silly so far. I don't see anything substantial Barack Obama had to worry about. But you know, them Republicans, they got to come up with some kind of candidate last minute. Maybe they'll run that old John McCain again. That guy's a crazy old coot. You think I'm crazy? That guy, he's nutty in that shit out of hell. But anyway, I just thought I'd come in here because Kennymotown asked me what I thought about the Republican field so far. Just as long as they don't got another Bush in there. God, this country couldn't handle another Bush or a Rick Perry. I think the country's damn tired of cowboys running the show, don't you? Anyway, that's about it. I'll get back to you again. Who knows? Maybe I'll be in the 4th episode. Apparently my part's coming out real good, and people are like saying, bring that crazy old man in. He's funnier than shit. Well, I don't mean to be funnier than shit. I'm just some old guy that lived a life. You know what I mean? If you lived a life, it's got to be funny. Anyway, good night, y'all.